May 19th, 1992, 10 p.m. Closing time at Weiser's Market in Lake Grove, Oregon. As the last customers left, the store manager and employees locked the doors and began their late-night cleanup. One of the clerks, Phil Bradford, was on his way to an office at the back of the store when he got the surprise of his life.
Right there. I thought it was maybe a store employee playing a trick, or him and one of a buddy or something of this nature, until I saw the guns.
Who has the key to the safe?
I realized right then, boom, you know, it's a holdup, it's a robbery.
Okay, put your hands down.
Easy.
All the way down, all the way down.
Nice.
Now just act normal.
Phil was led to the store intercom and ordered to page the manager.
Okay, be nice and calm about this.
Rich, could you come to the storeroom, please? Could you please come to the storeroom? Thank you.
Put it back. Okay, wait for Rich. Okay, let's move now.
One of the gunmen took Phil around the corner while the other waited for the manager.
Hey, what's going on?
All right. You the manager?
Yeah.
Over the next 5 minutes, the 3 other employees on duty would be called to the back room, only to be taken captive and bound with plastic ties.
That's good.
Then one of the robbers donned an apron, walked the manager to the safe at the front of the store, and ordered him to unlock it. The bandit then emptied the safe while his partner stood guard over the manager and employees.
Hands behind your back. That's right. That's right.
I'm thinking execution-style murder at this point, because we're laying down here hogtied. You know, I can just, I'm thinking, I'm imagining that they're standing over us, shooting us at this point. You are fearful of dying. You think this could be it. You know, what have I missed? You know, all these things start going through your mind. Family, friends, things to come, you know, you wanted to do this, you wanted to do that. It's just a horrifying experience.
Finally, the robbers stole one of the employees' vehicles and made a clean getaway. The entire episode had taken just 30 minutes. Since 1987, more than 35 grocery stores in the Pacific Northwest have been robbed by the same two-man team, who've come to be known as the Grocery Robbers. To date, the thieves have netted more than $1 million in cash and coin. No one has been seriously injured by the pair, but authorities fear that it's only a matter of time. The string of robberies began in Aberdeen, Washington on May 14th, 1987. Soon, similar crimes were occurring at regular 30-day intervals throughout Washington and Oregon. The local authorities joined together with the FBI and the Department of Justice to form a task force.
After the task force was formulated, we began to collect all of our data, and we worked in unison together, all of the law enforcement agencies involved. And we were able to, at that time, formulate some sort of a proactive approach as to how to deal with these individuals, as well as predict where they may strike next.
On March 29th, 1991, the authorities staked out several different grocery stores, including one in McMinnville, Oregon.
Or what do you guys want me to do?
L-17, that's a Roger. Let's terminate the Code 5 location. Return to the station for a debriefing.
That market closed around 10 p.m. 40 minutes later, everything appeared to be normal, and the surveillance was called off. Incredibly, the store was hit within moments. The robbers had apparently hidden inside the market and listened to the police reports on a scanner. When the FBI left, the thieves made their move.
Okay, come on, let's go.
We almost had them, but unfortunately, we just had too many high probability targets and just missed our golden opportunity.
4 months later, Roseburg, Oregon. Shortly before closing time, a box boy named Chris Truitt had an unexpected encounter with one of the grocery robbers.
Hey, what are you doing back there? Hey, come back here! Come back here!
I just took off running. As I went out the door, you either have down the back aisle, you could run this long stretch, or I could have darted down one of the aisles. And I was like, well, I ain't gonna run down the back aisle because, you know, he'll be able to see me for a long ways. So I jetted down one of the aisles. I just stopped dead in my tracks.
Get down! Shut up!
I thought I was dead. In fact, I was waiting for him to shoot me because I thought I was a goner. I was just waiting for him to pull the trigger. It's kind of like everything just, I didn't hear nothing, I didn't see nothing, everything just went blank. I was looking out the corner of my eye, and he started to walk away real calm. And as he got to the end of the aisle, one of the checkers jumped in front of him and said, "Hey, you can't leave." And he pulled out his gun, stuck it in his chest, and said, you know, "Get out of my way," or whatever he said, and go ahead. And he just walked out the store.
They're very, very dangerous. They're just a trigger pull away from murder. They are very deliberate, and they want to succeed, and they have succeeded to this point in time.
Investigators believe the robbers always follow the same carefully orchestrated plan. On the days leading up to the heist, the two men cased the target, familiarizing themselves with the layout of the store and the names of the various employees. The thieves also make it their business to note the presence of surveillance cameras and security devices. On the evening of the robbery, they return to the store, posing as ordinary shoppers once again. The two men then find cover, usually in a backroom hiding place, where they remain until closing time.
I think that it's very likely that one or both of them have had experience in the grocery store industry. In addition to that, it seems very obvious to us that at least one of these individuals, probably the leader, has knowledge of some fairly sophisticated law enforcement strategies and techniques, and has gone to great pains in order to avoid being apprehended by utilizing that knowledge.
Suspect number one is 35 to 40 years old, 5 feet 8 inches tall, and weighs 180 pounds. He has crystal clear blue eyes and brown or reddish brown hair. He sports a mustache, which may be a fake.
Subject number one appears to be the leader. He is the shorter of the two and the most deliberate and the most threatening. Subject number two is the taller of the two. He's been described as the follower. He takes the orders from subject number one, and he takes control of the employees.
Just cooperate.
He has displayed a lot of compassion with the subjects in the past by actually placing hamburger buns underneath their head for comfort while they're hogtied on the floor, or getting a coat for them to keep them warm.
Suspect number two is approximately 30 years old, 6 feet tall, and weighs 160 pounds. He has dark hair, dark eyes, and may be olive-skinned. He and his partner should be considered armed and dangerous. The grocery robbers have not struck since July of 1992. This is not the first time that they've taken what amounts to a holiday, and authorities feel certain that the pair will strike again. The possibility does exist, however, that they've moved their operation to another location somewhere in the United States. Also tonight, the authorities need your help to find these other notorious robbers. A $50,000 reward is being offered for the arrest and conviction of Ramon Reyes and Louis Velarde. Both are charged with robbery and murder in connection with a holdup at a supermarket in Van Nuys, California on October 19, 1992. Ramon Reyes, the suspected gunman, is 26 years old, 5 feet 11 inches tall, and weighs 170 pounds. He has a scar on his right hand and a pierced left ear. He goes by the nickname Suicide or Suicidal. Louis Velarde is 20 years old, 5 feet 9 inches tall, and weighs 165 pounds. He has tattoos that read Pacoima on his back and his left forearm. and a tattoo of a female face on his chest. Velarde goes by the nickname Bugsy. These surveillance pictures were taken moments before a robbery at a convenience store in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. 3 suspects, 2 of them seen here, are being sought for a series of holdups. All 3 are estimated to be 17 to 20 years old. 2 of the men are of medium build, weighing approximately 160 pounds. The 3rd suspect is thin and weighs about 130 pounds. If you have information about these cases or about the grocery robbers, please contact the appropriate authorities or call our toll-free number, 1-800-876-5353.